Well, good afternoon. We are back for another instalment in the van build, and today I'm actually working on my front step, which is the sliding door step of the van. So I'm going to show you what I've been up to so far. So I have wedged in a bit of timber and some of the flooring packing just to bring out the edge of the metal and the flooring so that it's in line with this plastic step. And I've just cut and measured 2 bits of laminate so that it can fit up in there, and I've put big loads of blobs of the fix-all ready. I've also put some wood glue in between the join front and back, ready to stick this on. So I'm actually going to go and stick this in place and show you in a second what it looks like. Now here we go, we've got it ready, and we're just going to pop it up in place and press it back up against the packing there. I'm just trying to make sure that I squidge out all of the adhesive and make sure it's nice and secure. You don't want to be wiggling it, you just want to be putting pressure behind so that it stays in place. And there is a little bit of a gap up the top there, as you can see, but I'm kind of squidging the stuff in there. So like there, for instance, you can see it all in there, and I'm just going to fill that gap in as well to make sure that it's all sealed on the edge, so that if I was to catch that edge when stepping into the van, it's not going to push this out. So I'm going to do that, wait for that to dry, and I will show you in a bit what it looks like. Well, it's a little bit later on. I've just done a little bit more fiddling around and cut some more pieces for the edging round the step, and I will show you the progress so far. And then I actually need to go and get some more fix-all and some edging for the step round, so I need to go off and get that, and it will probably be tomorrow when I finish this off. So let me show you what I've done so far, and then we'll catch up in the morning once I've got my supplies. So here we are below. I fitted this one and just put in some more fix-all through there and just cleaned off the top. So that's going on setting. I've cut a piece for the top here, done the same with the gap there, and then all I've done is get a full height piece of laminate, cut it over the little step there, pushed it so that it goes past this seal, and then I've just cut this top piece and I've just wood glued this together. This isn't fixed, I've just popped it there for now just to show you, and I put a little bit of glue behind just to make sure that it stays in place, but I actually am going to fix that properly tomorrow. So that's the overall impression. I will then be putting another fillet like this on this side, and then continuing on the edging for the rest of the step. So I will leave this video here for a minute, and we will see each other in the morning. Okay, take care and have a good night. Well, good morning. It is the next day, and I unfortunately couldn't get any edging trim when I went to the DIY stores. So I ended up looking on Amazon for some gold edging strip, and I happened to find the perfect one. So if any of you are interested, I will pop it in Mel's shop so that you can go and check that out, because there wasn't many options online with just a right angle piece which would fit the top and the side. A lot of it was sort of carpet trims and sort of tile trims and things like that, whereas I wanted an edge strip quite specifically with just a right angle. So anyway, I will show you the strip in a second, but first of all I'm going to show you what I've actually done on the step here. Now I must give credit to Mel, because he actually cut the angle corners for me. Now I know it's not perfect, but you know, when you're not used to doing these kinds of things all the time, you know, you're learning all the time. So it took a bit of struggling and a good hacksaw motion. Obviously, if you're good at sort of cutting on angles, then you'd be much better at this, but give him some slack, give him a round of applause, because I'm pleased with it. Yeah. After all, this is a DIY project, so I'm just really pleased with it. It protects the edge of the flooring, and yeah, it just looks nice. So here we go. I'll show you what the finished article looks like. So here it is. I am super pleased with it. We've got a complete little cubby hole in there which I can use to stash bits in. We've got the edging strip here. We've got this bit fitted. I've obviously got a few bits where you can see the edge, but I'm going to fill this in with wood filler so you don't notice. Like I said, the edges are, you know, they're good enough for me. I know some people will comment on it, but that's fine. You can comment away. I'm happy with it. It's my van. That's fine. The sticky on these treads isn't great because we stuck them down and then within a few minutes they popped off. So I ended up putting Fix-All in big blobs, clear Fix-All, and then just cleaning off the edge. And then I also filled in all of these gaps with Fix-All as well, so that no dirt or grime gets in there, or you don't like catch your shoe and pick up the metal strip. So that's all the way around here now. And then just cut into the corner there. So as a side view, it just looks nice and neat. And I'm really pleased with it. So great little cubby in there, space under here for storage bags or shoes or whatever. I'm undecided whether or not I'm going to put something continuing down here, because originally my plan was to put a pull-out drawer here, but I'm still undecided about that. So let me know in the comments below, give me a vote. Should I put a drawer that's sort of pulled out with a little bit of a rope handle or something, or a cutout hole that I just put my fingers in to pull out, or should I leave it open? The decision is yours. You should let me know and I will take your thoughts into consideration, because I'm in two minds. Shall I leave it open or shall I put a drawer in? My only thought about leaving it open is that when you open the door, things will fall out. And I hate losing stuff, so that's why I was thinking a drawer. It was a bit of a sudden decision just to do that with the step there, but I just think it finishes it off nicely and it just dresses the step a bit more. I'm also going to put in a core mat here, or like some kind of mat, so that when I take my shoes off we don't sort of walk in the wet straight in. I'm also going to have probably a mat here as well, because this floor is quite shiny and it's not going to take much to get it all wet. Well, I'm back from B&Q and I've got my bath mat all open. It's got great webbing on the back, so this is exactly what I wanted. It's a nice thick size and it's got a nice deep waffle or like spongy effect. Got my scissors, got my trusty Sharpie pen and a tape. And what we're going to do is we're going to measure the depth of this and cut that in half so that it fits along the step there, and then when it gets dirty I can just take it out and wash it and not have bits of that jute kind of welcome mat going everywhere, which I absolutely hate. So let's get cutting, and you can see me in the shadow. Hello Becky, wave hi to me in the comments down below. Right, I've just cut the line down. 21.5 is what we need it to be. I've got my trusty scissors. Fingers crossed. We're going to cut it and it will all be okay. Catch up with you in a moment. Here is the half piece done. We're going to stick it in the van and see what it looks like. Piece all cut. And that is the finished piece. So I've just laid it up in the hole there. I've got it coming all the way down. The join is there that you can see. I mean, it's not a problem, it's just because of it being so bobbly you're not going to notice, and it just means that it finishes it off, and if you need to wash it you can just take it out. I'm happy with that. think it looks great.
That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and it just gave you a few ideas and tips about what you could do with your stem, and also whether or not your decision for me to have a drawer or not, or keep it open, will be revealed in another video. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Until then guys, take care and enjoy the sunshine. Bye.